St. John's River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the Texans sideline, head coach D'Amico Ryan. His guys at 2-0 to begin 2025. Across from him, you've got the coach of the Jaguars. His guys also 2-0, so this is a good measuring stick matchup. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish.
And he is gone! 75 yards! Touchdown, Houston! Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Texans are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
Now, Mike, he's coming off a game where his touchdown-to-interception ratio wasn't exactly ideal. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters in this league is wins and losses. He was able to escape with the win. It only matters when it's all said and done. Having said that, he has to play a cleaner game, not only today, but going forward. If his team ever wants to get to the lead, that they think they can play.
Ooh! And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
And he'll work forward for a yard. That's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's into the end zone. Giambi Brown. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
Down by Travis Hunter. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Texans.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He runs with it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
On a second down throw for Stroud. Deep 3 downfield. It's hurt. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Now Mixon. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. As Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop. Second down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. He picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And this one's blown up. Good surge and drop him. Loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. That's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
14, Jaguars 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Using the 10 sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open right side, that screens the tight ends. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and Now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field.
33-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. A tough spot. Third and long. Here's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
First down.
Stroud to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
To Joe Mixon. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the gun here on third down. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no return fourth down. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. A throw on the move is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
3 yards to go.
Now Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
31-yard line.
Texans offense about ready to take over once more. On first and 10, here's Stroud.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. They knew it was coming, and they ended up holding him to just a short gain.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
39-yard line. 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. And that one good for 9. And the drive continues.
9 yards. First down, Texans.
Throwing from the pistol. Stroud. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Back to throw. Stroud. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll run for it with Mixon. He's going to have a Texans 1st down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6, and it'll move the chain.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Houston.
To throw is Stroud. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Incomplete. He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
At the 16-yard line.
They get an even 20 on that one.
And
First down for Houston.
First down.
They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 14-yard line.
Dell, the motion man. 2nd down. Here's the run, and here's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Stroud going to set up the throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Brings up
4th down, and on comes Jaime Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This from 30 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jags offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
At the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Jaguars
So back to ETN on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Lawrence throwing on fourth down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on fourth down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
The Texans offense make their way out to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A second down throw for Stroud. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side. Caught by Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
He'll return it from the 11. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Gain of 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Texans.
On play action, Stroud. He's 3 downfield, it's Kirk. And he will go all the way. Christian Kirk, touchdown Texans. To add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. And now the hill to climb has gotten steeper. They had the safety the last time they had a football. That led to a touchdown a moment ago. So the deficit going in the wrong direction. They'll try to right the ship here. It's 1st and 10. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Lawrence. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
You know, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you're going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Trayvon Walker. He's been hard to handle, to say the least. That's now 3 sacks, 3 in the first half.
I really like what I see out of this defense. Definitely playing with a little bit more sense of urgency, especially after falling down here in the first half. They desperately needed that sack, and they got to just continue to get stops and get off the field.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's close to a first down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Complete to number 7, Brian Thomas Jr. On 9-yard
2nd down, Lawrence.
Defenders
Draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up set up a third down. Back to throw. Lawrence. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Eric Armstead. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Trayvon Walker. What a half he's putting together. 4 sacks now in the ballgame. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Jags offense going to take over just before the half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And you'll get about 5.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Halftime coming up. Let's go downstate. And Scott Hansen has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. But Jaguars offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard here. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
Throwing is Lawrence. That one complete to Brown. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Lawrence. Complete to Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
That's good for a Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Play action for Lawrence. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. 3rd here, man, Will Anderson. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Large snap on second down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
At the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Stroud. So far in this one,
it's a gain
and a
of
first
17
down.
yards. First down, Houston.
With a tight end motioning left here. They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
Campbell on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. On the option, they give it to Mixon. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And that one will be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Once again, it's ETN. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. That's complete to ETN. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 30-yard
C.J.
line.
Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. This time it's the veteran Eric Armstead on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
And the Texans 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Texans.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side, finds down. So, for the 7, here's 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Nice work here. He's got the 1st down to about the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Houston.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
At the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 2. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss in 2 yards.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with that.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
33. Jaguars 7.
Hey, Scott, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. Get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up
now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds for the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
Now a handoff. ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page as his target. That's incomplete. It is
Brings
third
up a
and
third
10.
down and 10 yards to go.
Lawrence. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard
The
line.
Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
Dell,
and
the
8
motion man.
at the 22-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
To the 30. Here comes third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. The Texans getting all set to punt. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
You got tight right there.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw is Lawrence. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Open man, right side. He's got it. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down
It's
and
a
10.
gain of 18. And the Jaguars
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down, Lawrence.
46
He
yards.
will find Thomas. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
That's good for a Jacksonville. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Quick throw there. Still lined up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
10.
Here's Lawrence. He'll go right and find his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for another Jaguars.
Here's the first carry for Jay Casey. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going, and whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5.
That's good for the Jaguars.
ETN will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. On play action. Stroud. On throw, on the move. Is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second down at the 34-yard
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
3 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. And he's going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer.
Jaguars 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Texans offense ready to get back at it. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive. 1st and 10. Bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got it. Trayvon Walker just making it look like child's play. His 5th sack of this one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stroud going to set up the throw. Throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's going to be caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Jaguars offense ready to come back out for this next possession. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Lawrence. He takes off. And nice work there. Going to slide and gain about 7. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first
That's
down.
good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To Thomas on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's over the middle. Complete to Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
18.
They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
Those chains. That's good for another Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
That's caught out wide on the RPO. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Ball incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Now Lawrence. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
The Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Brown's going to get rid of this to down. And mark him down beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On the give, this is Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll drop the throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So right after the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Pushes here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
But it brings up fourth down.
The Texans set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Jags offense ready to take over once again. On first down, Watts. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
second down throw for Lawrence. Finding room at midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Jaguars
First down throw for Lawrence. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing needs have to score twice. It's first and 10. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
those chains. That's good.
Large now throw on first down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Hunter, a loss of 7. Brings up second and 17 at the 25-yard line.
Second down, Lawrence. To Brown, right side, complete. And we take him down after a gain of 9. And third down, coming up.
Brings up third and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is caught. He fought for the contact for the touchdown. There is a marker down, but that may be on the defense.
That's interference. Defense.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Jaguars have cut the deficit to 5.
Texans 33. Jaguars 28.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. The Texans offense ready for this next possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. Stroud down to a knee. And that should put the finishing touches on this one. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They continue their winning ways the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.